Turning now to the border, officials in El Paso say Border Patrol detentions went up significantly after Title 42 reversed late Thursday night. According to El Paso Matters, more than 6,000 migrants were in custody on Friday. And the rise in detentions has cities all along the border calling for more support as they deal with the end of Title 42. Our Nicolette Perdomo has the latest from Brownsville.
The Brownsville Police Department and Investigator Martin Sandoval goes over the action plan as this small border town begins to see an influx of migrants.
This is something that has never happened before in Brownsville. The influx that we've seen, and the community, of course, was scared, and they wanted to know what we were doing as a police department.
For Sandoval, it meant staying up the entire night as Title 42 expired, making sure patrol services were not interrupted.
He wanted to make sure that if you were to dial 911, someone was going to answer that phone and a police officer was going to go to your house to take your report.
The chief making sure it was all hands on deck, as the average call load right now, he says, is more than 600 calls per day.
All these cities around Cameron County came together and came over here to support CBP and their efforts and what they're doing. And our patrol officers were out there last night.
Sandoval making sure his community knows this.
I know the biggest question that everybody wants to know is, has crime risen in your city because of what's going on? Crime has not risen in our city.
City officials in Brownsville are asking for support from state and federal government to manage the influx, specifically asking for support for truck traffic inspections, supply chain, and additional emergency health services. Other border cities like El Paso say if there's federal funding out there, they haven't seen it. In a press conference Friday, the El Paso mayor said 1,800 migrants entered his city Thursday. He says the city is footing the bill to provide aid to them because of what he called a broken system. A local public school was even open to serve as a shelter. For now, Sandoval gives his residents a first account of what he says he's seen so far.
And that rush to the bridge that everybody is saying, we haven't seen that. We haven't had any indication of anything like that happening at our bridges.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more refreshing stories about your community, click the subscribe button over here. You can also download our Spectrum News app and tune in to Channel 55 on Dish and DirecTV to get live news coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.